So from here forth, you are the one that holds the keys to this jail cell. Good luck to you, sir.
Hear me. Yo, watching how them opera boys get sentenced. You know how the fuck's going on. Man, y'all boys tuned into that Oouchie Court Watch. Well, we taking it straight from the jail cell to the judge. Hear me?
Mr. Ramirez, you were charged with driving while intoxicated. Second offense. Your lawyer has repeatedly tried to come and to get a certain type of sentence to benefit your status regarding immigration. But I want you to understand that we here cannot show favorable treatment. Doesn't matter who it is. These are things that you need to consider when you're out there in the free world, where if you go to jail and immigration finds you, they will lock you up and they will keep you as the day is long. And if you are incapable of not finding yourselves at a cross with the law, then you will repeatedly go to jail. And I don't know what it's going to take to get you to understand that we mean business, but if this isn't it, then I don't know what it is.
Can you repeat?
If you consume alcohol,
I'm sorry, can you repeat the last part?
I don't know what it's going to take for you to understand that we mean business. Perhaps it is just putting you in jail with a lengthy sentence. I don't know. I will tell you now, with this probation, there's absolutely no tolerance. If you consume anything that tells me you have a problem, and I will potentially put you in a rehabilitation facility in the jail. Do you understand?
Yes.
I mean no alcohol. I mean no alcohol from any source. The other thing is this, is that this is a second offense. What happens on the next DWI?
A la próxima, delito de conducir a frecuencia con. ¿Qué es lo que pasa? ¿Qué es lo que pasa? I don't know.
If you ever
Seriously?
pick up another DWI, you will be facing a third-degree felony.
Okay.
A minimum of 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison.
Es la penitencia.
If I were you, even if you've had a sip of alcohol, I wouldn't get into a car. If you do, you get pulled over, it's probably not going to go well for you.
Tal vez no le vaya muy bien.
You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, this will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. Do you understand?
¿Usted lo entiende?
Sí.
Yes.
Successfully complete this, or what I'm sentencing you now to 180 days in jail. I will probate that for 12 months. You will do a repeat offender DWI education class. 3 victim impact panels. You will do a TRAS. This is an evaluation to see what other conditions you may need.
Es necesario.
If they assess further conditions, you must fulfill them. You must maintain a guardian interlock. Can you run his license to see if he has a license?
Yes, sure.
What does he have now, a scram? Okay.
Yeah.
If you do not have a license, then you're not allowed to drive. You will be signing an affidavit today promising me that you're not going to drive,
No vas a venir.
and you must get a portable device. If you do not have a portable device, then you must maintain the scram. You must no drugs, alcohol, guardian interlock. I'm going to suspend your ability to drive or your ability to get a license for 1 year.
Yeah, it looks like his license is currently not eligible.
You are not allowed to drive, Mr. Ramirez. In this short life that we have, do not drive. I don't care what is going on in your life. I don't care what you have to do. If you drive, a warrant will be issued and I will issue a motion to revoke your probation. If you violate this probation, we issue a warrant, a motion to revoke will be filed, and we will have a hearing. And if they prove to me that you violate this probation, you're facing 180 days in jail. I am also assessing the supervisory fee on you as well. It's a second offense. You will be required to pay the $3,000 supervisory fee. We will give you 2 years to pay it. Somehow, Mr. Ramirez, we have to get your attention. You are skirting out of here today on a second with bond violations, and you're not doing any jail time. So it is yet another proverbial slap on the wrist. So somehow I have to get your attention. If you fail to pay the $3,000 supervisory fee, every $100 that you owe, you will sit 1 day in jail. We will give you plenty of time to pay. The idea is that you learn from this mistake so you do not come back. Because if you do come back, you will pay dearly. How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to sentence you to this. So what is he total?
Total will be $3,530.
$3,530.
Yes.
You know, I think that everyone here on the other side is working diligently not to have you go to jail. So from here forth, you are the one that holds the keys to this jail cell. Good luck to you, sir.
Your Honor, may we be heard on the fees and any surcharge? in
Sure.
this case? Mr. Ramirez, you pay all the rent and bills in your house, right?
Yes.
And you also pay for your children's college.
Yes.
And if you were forced to make these payments or any other surcharges, would this cause a financial burden?
Yes.
And would you no longer be able to make your child's school payments?
Pagar los pagos de colegiatura de la escuela.
Sí, va a ser un problema para mí.
It's gonna be a problem for me.
And they might possibly have to withdraw from
Tienen
school.
que salirse de la escuela.
Sí.
Yes.
And you also have medical problems that prevent you from working full time,
De
right?
trabajar a tiempo completo, ¿es correcto?
Sí, ese es el problema.
Yes, that's a problem.
And so sometimes you aren't
Y a
even able
veces
to
ni
work the
puedes
full
trabajar
part-time hours.
todas las horas de parte de tiempo. A veces no puedes cumplir todas las horas aparte de tiempo de día.
Sí.
Yes.
I appreciate your argument. He's getting out of here. It's a second. He has bond violations. He's not even doing 1 lick of jail time. I think that the only way that we can really get through to him is to hit him where it hurts, and that's in the pocketbook. If it's a strain on him, you know, actions have consequences, Mr. Ramirez. And I hope that you really learn from this experience. You know, I hope that you don't kill someone out there. My real fear is that, yeah, we've got 2 here. How many has it been in reality?
Tienes dos aquí. En realidad,
How many times have you skirted to where there's not been an accident? Why don't you watch the news? Every single day, someone dies from a DWI in our county. It's a sick, disgusting fact. I've asked you not to use, and you still allegedly use while you're on bond in this court. I just,
en esta corte.
so I have to get your attention. I hope that this is it.
Sí.
I hope that jail time is not it. But like I said, you're under no tolerance. One positive alcohol event. Doesn't matter who you have in front of me. A motion to revoke will be filed. And it's probably not going to go well.
No le va a ir muy bien.
Do you understand?
¿Usted lo entiende? Yes.
We give you sufficient time to pay. So around about, it'll be about $140 something a month. So if you need more time to pay, we can always give you more time, give you 3 years if you need to pay.
¿Ves a mis papás?
My main concern is that you don't drink and that you, above all else, don't get into a car, even if you've had a sip of alcohol. Thanks, counsel.
Judge, maybe excused.
Judge, we have a plea on Mr. Diego
Mayor?
Cuellar. He has his family support. May I bring them up with him?
Sure.
Ms. Cuellar. And his grandparents also here. These are the people that he lives with in Victoria, Judge.
So no PTA?
Judge, I've gone over this with him and his family many times. They understand thoroughly what is involved and the differences, the cons of this time served plea versus a potential PTI. The good thing is they have enrolled him in GED. He's getting back on track. He's back at home. It's just,
There's really, in reality, there's just no good thing that's happening today. It's not. You know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force him to drink. And I'm telling you that this is a terrible idea, but you're old enough to understand that actions have consequences. And the consequence is this day forth, this conviction will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. People will judge you by how you look on paper. They don't care about anything else because that puts the world on notice, who you are. And the more crap you put on paper, the worse your life becomes in every aspect, whether you want to get a job, whether you want to further school, whether you want to, you can't go to Canada anymore. You want to go to Canada? It's not going to happen after today. They won't let you in. The consequence, meaning the ramification of after today will be so far reaching, you'll just never know. You have the option now to apply to get into a diversionary program where if you complete it successfully, they would dismiss this case. You would prefer to just plead guilty and just move on. And that's okay. But like I said, it'll go on your record. It'll be there for the rest of your life, even there after you die. And you ever get pulled over again, officers see this. They're going to roll up to your window. If they smell alcohol, they smell dope. It's probably not going to go well for you. And from now on, after today, if you continue with this, you'll be facing a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up here for. You understand? Do you still want to do this? You're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 1 day that you have done. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers, the right to be arraigned, charged direct in open court. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. That's what I said. So once you plead guilty, there's no turning around. It's not targeted. You can return it because you don't like it. One day, you will look back to the day in regret and say, why did I do that diversion program? But you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force him to drink. How do you plead to this offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Yes.
I'm going to find you guilty. I'll send you to the agreement. I'm going to suspend your license for 90 days. Let me
Judge,
give
will you
you,
consider a back suspension to DPS?
no. I'm not going to reward him for making this bonehead. No,
Judge, I can do that.
nope. And let me give you a little bit more perspective, Mr. Cuellar. You're allowed to make mistakes, right? We all do. Everybody's human here. But when you continue to make mistakes where you endanger other people's lives, the penalties become a lot more severe. Like I told you, from now on, you pick up any more DWIs, it's a minimum of 30 days in jail. I am now going to waive for you the $3,000 surcharge that would otherwise apply to you. But if you come back here with another DWI, it is a $6,000 surcharge. And if you don't pay it, every $100 that you owe, you sit 1 day in jail. The only thing we ask is don't become another statistic. If you want to get ripped, if you want to get lit, 52 beers, 32 joints, take an Uber. Don't drive. Do you understand?
So,
How do you plead to the alternative guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty. Follow the agreement. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you, sir. Hey, what's up?
I'm here for Eric Ramirez. He's on the bond docket.
Okay, tell me, what's the word?
So we're just requesting one more reset, and the reason for that is that we've just received a new offer today. I just like some time to, an offer of 10 months deferred.
It's 190 days old. I can give you a week, but that's it. At that time, you got to let us know what you want to do. It's getting too old, So you've been given an offer of a deferred since February. So I'll give you a week. Your client must be here to let us know whether he wants to take it or not, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks.
If you may be excused.
Yes, sir, please. Hi. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
It's okay, Judge. I'm here on Enrique Ramirez.
Oh, we just had an error here. Enrique, okay.
Yes. Judge, I'm approaching to see if the court would be inclined to give our client a time served or accepted plea. Judge, the
I've already
first,
gone over this with Ms. Solis. I'm not, no, we've already done this. I've talked to her about this. He also had bond violations the last time as well. I'm really going to reward him for continuing to use. He's on the DWI second, and he's got bond violations. We're going to reward him for continuing, to have issues. No, that's a recipe for disaster. So I told her that she can do anything else, but I'm not gonna,
Judge,
sorry.
the first DWI was from 1996.
I understand.
20 years ago, 28 years ago.
I don't think it's appropriate, especially in light that he's got bond violations.
So I spoke to my client. I'm not sure what Ms. Solis previously stated.
Here's the thing. Like, I can't show you favorable treatment just because he's not here without proper documentation. These are things that you consider beforehand, right? And I just can't show him preferable treatment, right? And that's essentially what it would be doing, me helping him because he just doesn't have the proper document. I can't,
Well, I mean, the state was comfortable with this offer.
I
Would
don't,
the court reconsider if our client does any support
No.
outpatient treatment? Okay. Well, would the court be willing to accept the 12-month probation?
of course.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course. Deb,
I'm back on. I don't believe he's back.
We have now, Your Honor.
Great.
Sorry, I was going to talk to you. We don't have that application.
She has not received
She
it.
hasn't received it. So if
Okay.
you resend that application.
now we have problems because the case is old. It's 170 days and you still haven't gotten it. So I'm gonna roll it till Monday.
Okay.
You got to get it in and he's got to be here as well.
On Monday.
Correct.
How's Tuesday, Judge?
Sorry, Tuesday. Monday's too damn busy.
The 22nd.
Yeah, he's got to be here. Application must be turned in by then. Otherwise, let him know I'm going to roll it day for day until it's turned in.
Day for day. Okay.
If it's not turned in by Tuesday, I'm gonna roll him to Wednesday to get it turned in. If it's not turned in by then, I'm gonna roll him till Thursday
That's it.
until he gets it in, because it's old.
And the other offer is probation if he's,
Correct.
okay. All right.
I'm sure that there should be probably 2 offers on there, right?
There are 2 offers in there, Your Honor. There's probation and there's a 30-day offer.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be something else.
Probation.
Or whatever you negotiate, it's up to you guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You have an excuse?
Yes, sir.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Fleischer, whenever you're ready.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even notice that. I'm so sorry. Tell me. Hey, hi, Al. Tell me. I'm like in my own zone.
Thank you. Mr. Renteria, I was disappointed in this case today. So I know this is an older case, Your Honor, so whatever date works best with your calendar.
Doesn't matter to me. It's from 2021.
Sir,
So do you have discovery complete on Renteria?
I believe so, Your Honor. We had everything at one time. We're gonna have to, I'll have to get with our admin on that and make sure that we have all the videos in view.
Okay.
The only thing we're missing on that, Your Honor, I did want to reach out and complete a new call. For that one.
Yeah, good luck. Being that it's daughter, so hopefully shouldn't be too difficult, but so let's do this. Let's do 2 weeks just to make sure you have everything.
sir.
I'm gonna waive his appearance for the next one.
Thank you.
Once we come back, assuming you have everything, I'm gonna give you 30 days at that point, and then after that, it'll be player trial. Okay? I've already told him what's gonna happen if he takes off again, so that he knows. Let's just be done with this once and for all, and then, yeah, okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Renteria, I've given you now, it's a lawyer. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with Alan. If he tells me that he can't get a hold of you, if you start ducking and dodging, it's just not gonna go well for you. And the next time you take off, the bond is gonna go into just, you understand?
I understand.
I'm not asking much, man. I just want you to show up. And don't be a danger to my county. Okay? All right, Alan.
Thank you, sir. Also, I have Mr. Chauvin. We're going to plead this as soon as the plea paperwork is ready. He's going to sign it, and then we'd like to approach the plea.
Take a seat.
So he just pled to a felony case upstairs, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. We did ask, Your Honor, if they would consider a dismissal down here.
One was before the felony, Your Honor, and one was after.
I just, with as many as there, so they did what?
Time served on one theft, dismissed the other.
They reduced it from a 3rd degree to a,
Oh, over upstairs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mr. Gaskin?
Good morning, sir.
Charged with 2 counts of theft. Looks like you have worked out an agreement where they're going to dismiss one of those thefts in exchange for your plea on the other one. Is this how you understand the agreement?
Yes, sir.
It is 24 days in jail with credit for the 8 days that you have already done.
Okay.
You need to understand that this charge will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. You need to understand also that if you ever pick up another theft, no matter what it is, if it's a pack of gum, you will be facing a felony charge of
Sir.
a minimum of 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison. And if you've been to prison before, they're just going to enhance you until the day is long for a pack of gum,
Yes, sir.
case of beer. You understand?
Yes, sir, I do.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal once you accept this agreement. There's no changing this.
Yes, sir.
This is what you want to do.
Yes, sir. I agree to it.
How do you plead to the offense, sir?
I plead guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty. I'll follow the agreement. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oouchie Court Watch, we're on the scene. Truths unravel, and what does it mean? In the halls where stories clash, Oouchie Court Watch, quick as a flash.